Hi guys, today we'll talk about the consulting journey. History from CAT 85 percentile to consulting. Because the moment you say consulting, ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं सिर्फ IIMs वाले can go into consulting. IIM Ahmedabad, ABC are the one who go into consulting. So today we want to prove that wrong to everyone कि नहीं. If you have that kind of a passion or have that kind of talent, so you can get into consulting from any good college. Other colleges, non-IIMs as well. So we'll start with the background first. Where are you from?
Okay, so I'm from Kanpur and I have done my graduation as BCom in the finance field, and during my MBA journey, like I've chosen my majors as finance only. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Great. So when you came on campus, so now you got into Oracle.
Yeah.
Oracle Consulting with a very good package. She is not telling us the package. So obviously because company not allowed to do, that's okay. That's understandable. तो आपने क्या किया यहाँ पे आके? So what can I do or what can we do so that we can also crack consulting? Because the moment you say that I'm a 85 percentiler, so then वो एक baggage दिमाग में रहता है कि यार I'm not got that good marks. So पता नहीं आगे जाके क्या होगा. So in fact that's my first question. Did you felt that after coming to the college कि यार was that kind of hampering your performance anywhere? It
No,
doesn't matter at all.
It didn't matter because the kind of peers I have met in my college and the kind of classes and studies that goes on in IMT, I've felt grateful like the entire 1.5 years that I've been, and so for talking about consulting, I would say how did I prepare? So. Usually consulting companies have like 3-4 rounds of interviews. They give case studies, they ask estimates, there are group interviews, communication rounds. Oracle had I think 5 rounds, and there was a case study round and there was a guesstimate round as well. There was a group interview, a virtual communication round, and a technical interview. So
don't get bogged down by all these things. It's part of every consulting firm.
Yeah.
So the best part to prepare for consulting is reverse strategy. Rather than what study, and then one file I get consulting. No, you have to understand what they ask, case studies, guesstimates, all these things, and then backtrack that how I can do now.
I can study,
prepare now. So alright, the moment you think of consulting, so there are two kind of people go into consulting. Either you are academically very, very good, and second is your extracurriculars are very, very strong.
Yeah.
So there are two opposite extreme ends they are looking for. So which category you belong to? How much is your 10th, 12th graduation, by the way?
My 10th was 9.2 CGPA and my 12th was 91%.
बस ये इंटरव्यू वही खत्म हो गया हमारा कि दैट इज द ये भाई 90 वाले हैं तो दैट इज अ प्राइम कैंडिडेट फॉर आई एम. 90 तो थोड़ा और ज़्यादा अच्छा हो गया, बट इफ यूर 80 प्लस आई थिंक दैट्स गुड इनफ टू सर्वाइव द कंसल्टिंग थिंग. And or other way around is participate as much you can.
Extracurricular is very important. I was part of the TEDx team like in my first year, and I talked about that in my interview a lot, like how I was part of the business development team, so how I got sponsors and how I handled the event as a team, and that was I believe beneficial.
So guesstimates is one thing which a lot of people are not aware of. So let me give one very simple example, maybe complicated example. You can handle guesstimate, right? Okay. So how much will be the number of kites sold in Ahmedabad? So during Makar Sankranti, the season period.
Yeah.
So actually this is a guesstimate on one of the IIMs में हुआ था. So I'm taking that example. Have you seen that video by any chance? It's a very famous video. A lot of people went to consulting.
I have prepared guesstimates through YouTube, as well as the sessions that IMT took for us to prepare for guesstimates and overall consulting companies. And I've gone through a lot of videos to prepare for it.
Right. So how will you answer that question now? Just give us the crux.
So from what I remember is that you divide the answer into 2 parts, like how many kites per person would purchase, and then how many people, like how many hours do you fly the kite, because one person would not fly just one kite.
Correct.
And then bifurcate into age groups, like if it's a younger person, they would fly like at least 6 to 8 kites like in a span of 4 to 5 hours. And then if it's a middle-aged person, they would fly like 4 kites in a span of 2 hours. So like just the approach of how you would tackle that problem is what the interviewer is looking for. They're not asking
not the
for
exact answer.
exact answer.
So on the other way around is you start with total population. Out of total population, only youth mostly will be interested. The age group of 15 to 30, maybe that's more inclined towards watching this thing. So now I don't know the population of Ahmedabad, but I can guess.
Yeah, so
let's assume
also it's like you can guess, but it's okay if you like don't know the population or like the percentage of rural, urban. It's okay if you don't know that. You can just simply ask the interviewer. You can guess, that is one. It's perfect if you can guess, and if not, you can ask the interviewer. Like, I don't know, if you can help me with that, it'd be great.
Superb, superb, great. So now if we talk about your journey, so what I should do in college, because consulting companies are going to come to campus, in almost all the good campuses they are coming. So मैं क्या करूँ? So let it be preparing for the case studies or this and that. So guesstimate is number one, वो तो करना ही है by default, because that most of the company are going to ask that question. What else you think is important?
I think for consulting, to prepare for consulting interviews, you need to have a knack of logical reasoning, because my aptitude test for Oracle, that was complete logical reasoning. The quantitative part was very less. It was focused more on logical reasoning, and during my interviews also they asked like they were looking for problem solving skills and just analytical, like ability to analyze different problems and come up with a solution. So what I would suggest to do in college is participate in a lot of events, because you face a lot of problems while planning an event, while participating in an event, and in that moment, like, you have to make a decision, like do I do this or do I do that to like make the event successful. So yeah, I would say, like, if your college has clubs, committees, so be a part of it,
participate as much as you can.
Planning team.
Correct. Great, yeah. So all the best.
Thank you so much.